Hello, and welcome to Gamer Premonitions Summer Game Events 2024. For anyone who's never listened to Gamer Premonitions before, let me explain how this works. We've got 4 gamer psychics who have gathered to tell you the future of video games. I'm your host, Dan Video Games, and with me is Bob.
I can see what happens later this week.
From GigaBoots, Dr. Aggro.
My ES has become P.
And Chris Wolfhard.
I can see the future. It's on fire.
We are going to tell you exactly what will be revealed at these gamer events over the next couple of weeks, just so you don't get too surprised what follows that world premiere title card. The 4 of us will take turns giving you one premonition of the future of gaming each in a total of 4 waves. And so, it has begun. We will start with Dr. Aggro. Aggro, please give us our first gamer premonition.
All right. Gonna start off slow and easy. Ease our way into that future time stream. Bokeh Games has been confirmed to be one of the partners for the Summer Games Fest, which is the studio Keiichiro Toyama, the director of Silent Hill and the Gravity Rush games, started. So there's a good chance we're going to see Slitterhead for the first time since 2021. And I'm just kind of really excited about that.
That sounds delightful. Do you know where and when this will occur?
I'm assuming Summer Games Fest. Way buried in the middle.
I see. That is very exciting. Do you think it will be able to stand up to the glory of the Silent Hill 2 remake?
That's I was gonna say a high wall, but that's a wide moat. One thing I can say for this game based on the trailer we saw in 2021 is no matter how it ends up, it's going to be fucking weird, and I am here for it.
Hell yeah. Well, that's a pretty strong first premonition. We're going to Bob for the second premonition. Bob, give us our second gamer premonition.
All right. We're here, guys. This is the final year of the Switch. You know what that means. It's the last chance for Nintendo to release a terrible Star Fox game ruined by all the features of the Joy-Cons.
You gotta be kidding me, no!
You steer the ship by pointing the IR camera at your face. You control your speed by raising and lowering the other Joy-Con.
Bob, are you telling me that I'm Star Fox Face?
Yes, you're Star Fox Face.
Is that the name of the game?
No, it's Star Fox Zero 2. They don't have any good names.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better than the one I had.
It's going to have a mini game where you have to hold a Joy-Con completely still for 5 minutes straight, or else Sleepy will explode.
This is less a mini game and more of a fun physical filter for people with disabilities. What the hell?
I mean, it has to live up to the promise of 01.
You know what? That's a high bar. You're right. Well, that's a very exciting second premonition, Bob, but we're going to hand it over to Chris now. Chris Wolfhard, can you tell me our third gamer premonition for the summer game event?
Well, you hate to start so strong, but I think I have to. I can see in the future Xbox Game Pass. Its pricing and tiers different.
What?
I see Game Pass Core no longer just Xbox Live Gold renamed, but now actual Game Pass. There is no more just online play. You have to buy real Game Pass now.
Oh my god.
But don't worry, it will be Game Pass console, so no EA or Ubisoft, and online play. And it will cost $13 a month, $3 a month more than Xbox Game Pass Core currently costs. In the middle, I see Game Pass Premium,
Oh.
It will be like Game Pass Ultimate, but with no PC benefits. It will cost $16 a month. And I see the new Game Pass Ultimate, the only one that has PC benefits. PC Game Pass will no longer be a standalone thing. That will be gone. If you want PC benefits, you have to buy this tier. And it will cost $27 a month and include bullshit like cosmetics and Overwatch and World of Warcraft.
That's gonna make such a fantastic reveal at a summer game event.
It will. They will reveal this at the Xbox Game Showcase.
Yeah, they'll act like this is a win.
I'm so excited for Sarah Bond to say it and for it to just barely be the most horrible thing that she said this year. Only barely. Wow, that's fantastic. I'm excited to round out the end of our first wave of premonitions here with our fourth one. Gentlemen, Konami's getting back into gaming, and they've got a fresh game that stayed off of our radars that they're going to announce at the Summer of Gaming. Gentlemen, they're going to announce a new Metal Gear Solid game called Metal Gear Solid Go, which is going to be an iPhone and Android exclusive Metal Gear Solid third-person turn-based game like Acid, but terrible. And the best part is in the reveal trailer. They will do what countless people have done online for years and years. They will accidentally call Naked Snake Solid Snake.
Oh my god. Come on.
It was just petty.
I didn't make the future. I'm just here to tell you it in advance. I tell you the future so you don't have to. Wait, see it? That's kind of grim. Well, that does it for the first wave of gamer premonitions. So we're heading to wave 2. And starting us off on wave 2 is Bob. Bob, please give us our second, but first second, or second first premonition.
I'll go with the soft one here.
Oh?
We're in the middle of the show.
You're going soft already?
I know. It's rough. You know that Beyond Good and Evil 20th anniversary they accidentally gave people back in November?
I do.
That still hasn't come out. They said it would be out early 2024.
It's true.
It will shadow drop during the Ubisoft Forward.
Wow.
Is they announced that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is now coming back as DLC for Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh,
That's better than where I thought that was going, but not by a lot.
Aggro, you said that's just petty. One premonition early.
Look, that game's clearly just the remnants of another game.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, Bob, thank you for the heads up on that. Maybe I'll be able to breathe after they reveal it. I doubt it. I doubt I'll just take that one in stride, frankly. But thank you for the heads up.
Hey, I think a lot of people would be very happy to play as Jade instead of the Star Wars Outlaws lady. People seem upset. I don't know why.
You said Jade, and I was like, Mara Jade?
No.
When are you going to buy that Mara Jade statue?
Yeah, when are you going to buy that Mara Jade statue? Let's talk about that.
Look, they stopped making them. They're super expensive now.
Oh.
GigaBoots has a P.O. box. You can find it in the GigaBoots fan Discord. Chris, Bob's premonition is ended. I've decided right now, no more words. So it is your turn to give us our second premonition.
So in the past year, Nintendo has put out 2 remakes of Mario RPGs.
Yeah.
They're going to put out a third. They're going to announce at whatever Nintendo Direct happens this summer, the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga remake, and it will become blatantly apparent that all these remakes are decide which one lives. Pick which one you want to live.
But Nintendo, they all sold well. I'm sorry, that's not an answer.
But one of them
That
sold
means they
the
all
best.
die.
Oh no.
We're Microsoft all of a sudden.
Surprise twist.
Yeah, but yes, Nintendo will absorb the Capcom test and make the most terrifying one ever. If it's like, well, they all sold like 5 million copies, but this one sold 100,000 more, so the other two decapitated.
Jesus. Well, that's not something to really look forward to, but again, I thank you for the heads up on this one.
Yeah, it's kind of, it was this year. It's hard not to be, what's the opposite of optimistic?
Cynical?
Paying attention?
Having pattern recognition?
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, I actually have a very positive gamer premonition for my second one.
All right.
Gentlemen, Sony has changed leadership. Sony is turning a new leaf. They're heading in a new direction. The release of Sly 2 weeks from now is just the beginning of a new era for Sony. Something from the past is coming back, but not what you're expecting. Sony knows they have an image problem. They know they need a new spokesperson. Are you ready for the return of Kevin Butler?
Oh my God.
There he is.
As they fuse him with max headroom to crank the dystopia irony tones to the absolute maximum as he's revealed for the new spokesperson for the PS5 at the Summer Game Events.
Jesus.
My God, I can't wait to see that every time I turn on my VR headset.
It's gonna be so good, man. He's gonna make jokes about how realistic he looks when he looks like total shit. It's gonna be the best. See, positive vibes.
Yeah, sure.
Look, if they're making record profits and just not cutting prices where they should, at least they should make a joke about how shitty they are doing that.
Fair.
Dr. Aggro, you get to end this wave. What is the final premonition for wave 2 of Gamer Premonitions?
I would like to return you now to the Summer Games Fest main stage. To another partner confirmed on that graphic, 2K, who are said to be announcing something to do with one of their important franchises. Picture it. Cloud Chamber Studios, self-described purveyors of fine video games. It says that on their website. They have never shipped anything. We get our first look at BioShock 4.
Wow.
We've been to the bottom of the ocean.
We have.
We have been to the top of the clouds.
We have.
Now we're going farther. Directly into outer space. BioShock 4 will take place on a generation ship carrying the last remnants of humanity to a new colony orbiting Proxima Centauri. The ship is being controlled by a family of 3, all with competing goals and ideologies you'll have to choose from. The trailer will have a slight audio issue that will later turn out to be Ken Levine screaming so loud you could hear it across multiple continents as he reboots Judas entirely.
Jesus. I was really worried this premonition was somehow going to end up in his Thundercats.
And here I thought it was, what's that thing with the, oh my God, this Lost in Space. Yeah, I thought it was going to be Lost in Space.
We're both in weird spaces right now trying to figure out what Aggro is going to stab us with.
Like BioShock space cases.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's good to know that he will become the Todd screaming meme as his face gets redder and redder. Ken Levine starts exploding with the fucking I have no mouth, yet I must scream rant. Oh, that's fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, we have a whole other wave of premonitions coming at you right now with Chris starting us off. Chris, what's the first premonition of wave 3?
They are going to announce a new Halo.
Okay.
This Halo game. It will not have anything to do with the cool shit in that art book that we didn't get. That's all gone.
That's all fucking dead and buried.
Yeah, of course.
Instead, the villain will be yet another brute related to the brute that you fought in the paintball court at the end
Come on, no.
End me.
of Halo Infinite. They will sell this guy like Thanos. They will have him defeat the Arbiter. to power scale him and prove how cool and strong he is. And at the end, Master Chief will have to sacrifice himself to defeat him.
No.
And then they will make Locke the new main character of Halo.
They left him out for a whole game.
Which makes it all the more likely to happen.
Oh my god. Oh.
Halo Infinite didn't do good enough, and that must be because of Master Chief.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And Microsoft and nobody at Microsoft will really be aware of how, after the past 6 months of everyone beating on them and pointing out their dick was tiny and that their console is dead, how announcing the game where Master Chief dies would look. They will be completely unaware. Anybody who brought that up no longer works at Microsoft.
Mr. Phil Spencer, how do you feel about the announcement of Halo today? Like, that was a pretty dramatic thing. I think Master Chief died in that trailer. And he goes, honestly, I'm glad that he's dead.
We're shutting down 343.
Who's going to make this game? Oh, that was a movie.
They're like, that was the game. Why? He's becoming Master Shake in my head, like vocally.
Yes.
What do you mean? That was the game.
God, I can't wait for Master Chief to come back in a black suit with a mullet.
Oh my god.
God, that'd be... But it's like coming through the helmet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a weird version of Jotaro's hat.
Yeah. Every time you try to look at the separation between helmet and hair, it's blurry and constantly shifting. Gentlemen, I have good news.
Oh.
Great news. The best news. Because that's the news Xbox needs. And they finally get to deliver it at this Summer Game event. The Summer of Gaming is here to deliver the best Xbox news they've had in years. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Sit all the way down. Banjo 3E.
Finally.
Rare gets to ship a game. Hell hath frozen over.
Incredible.
Banjo's dead.
What?
It's just about Kazooie.
Oh, all right. Sure.
I'll take that.
It's a Kazooie revenge story.
I'll take that.
Can't wait to see Banjo in black shorts and a mullet.
I can't wait to see Banjo Jr., the cyborg Banjo, and Eradicator Banjo. Nobody can tell you who that last one is or what they have to do with anything.
Bottles in a mech suit with a hammer.
I just want to see Banjo, but is the crow?
Now he's got a crow in his backpack.
Oh, that's really good. He's got insane goth makeup and 2 sawed-off shotguns. It's like, what the hell's with Banjo? Yeah, he died. He's getting over it though, manually. Man, I'm not sure based on this episode whether or not I should feel good or bad for Microsoft. We've had so many things going so many different directions.
Their heroes keep dying.
Having mullets. Dr. Aggro, I'm confused and scared about the future. Can you enlighten me more and possibly not scare me?
Hold on to your seat, Dan,
Uh-oh.
because you and I, it turns out, have become quantumly disentangled and exist in completely separate and opposing timelines. For I have cast my vision into the future and brought back grim portents that I have seen there.
No.
This summer, at the Xbox event for the Summer of Gaming 2024, Phil Spencer, oblivious to context, irony, or consequence, will walk out on that stage wearing a Banjo-Kazooie t-shirt to garner good feeling and support.
Whoa. No.
Absolutely no Banjo project is on the slate.
Oh, no.
Okay, does Rare get shut down like a month later?
They stopped actually funding Rare 6 months ago and just forgot to tell anybody. They're just waiting for the last of the residual paychecks to sort of run their course, and they figure that whole thing will just kind of sort itself out.
This is a dark, dark future, you see. I pray that you are wrong.
You and me both, brother.
Bob, give us our final premonition for Wave 3.
I've also seen things about Microsoft's show.
No.
I'm sorry. But, it's not all bad.
Oh, wait.
We're going to see a shocking amount of revivals, seemingly impossible amounts of them to make.
Oh, really?
We'll see the new Banjo, of course. We'll see Hexen. We'll see Blackthorn.
Okay.
We'll see Spyro.
Yeah.
They're all going to be there, but they'll have this weird logo none of us ever heard about before.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And then a few days later, people have searched up what it is and found out it is a startup AI company and that Microsoft has sunk a ton of money into this company that can literally make them nothing. But they paid for these CG trailers, which look great.
Oh, they look great.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. If you feed the prompt, make me a Blackthorn video game into an AI, it will make something racist.
Yes.
There is like 100% accuracy on that prompt. Oh my God.
They are the only company Silicon Valley enough to make this mistake.
God. Oh my God. Well, that brings us to the final wave of gamer premonitions. There's so much of the future lying ahead. It's so scary. I'm here to tell you, though, that Xbox is ready to announce their amazing hardware for this year. The whole show opens with a controller reveal that has half the features of the DualSense, but it has a built-in microphone, and they're here to announce that you can use AI through the controller. It's the Kinect again.
No, come on.
They're adding Kinect voice functionality via Bing AI into the console. The console of the Xbox Series is becoming Windows 11.
Stop.
And it will not be able to do anything as functionally well as the Xbox One did 11 years ago.
I don't want it. I'm just imagining the controller with the giant AI text printed on it.
It's the real I'm #1 hat of Silicon Valley right now.
Yes.
You're going to ask it questions and it will lie to you.
Great.
I really needed software built into my console to use the power of machine learning to put down messages in FromSoft games to tell me to jump off cliffs.
Hey Bing, I'm playing Halo Infinite. There's this character named Cortana. I've never played Halo before. Are they a recurring character? No. Okay. I don't get what their deal is then.
Hey Google, is Cortana a recurring character? Yes, she's Master Chief's sister. Mom would be too close.
Right.
I'm having some real trouble here on this new Elden Ring DLC. Can you help me? Yeah, eat glue.
Oh, there's a zombie. You need to run from that.
It looks like you've run out of racial slurs to call people in this lobby. Perhaps I can suggest.
I will now read the Wikipedia list. There's Paul Rudd in the ad. He's like, save that page for later. All of this we've been saying is the ad, by the way, in case that wasn't clear. It's like boom, boom, boom. Here are practical use cases for gamers.
Jesus.
Anyways, that's my final premonition for this episode. Dr. Aggro, what is your final premonition?
It has been a long road, and These portents have walked side by side with us for a long time. And, you know, there are known knowns and there are known unknowns. And this is something different. This is a maelstrom of chaos amidst all the time streams flowing into the future. We know we're going to see Dreadwolf. We're just not sure what it's going to look like anymore. Is it going to look like a Dragon Age game? Is it going to look like a terrible God of War ripoff? I don't know. I can't be sure. All I can tell you is that out there, glinting on the surface of that black and roiling sea, I caught a glimpse of one possible future. And for the sake of mere certainty rather than hope, I have grasped onto it and brought it back to you. This summer, we will see the Dreadwolf gameplay reveal. And that shit is gonna be a Genshin-like.
Regrettably, I can picture this very easily.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to imagine BioWare just doing the fucking, like, the little floating character in Genshin that talks to you. The version that's the worst. God, it looked hideous. And then the thought that they have to make new characters every couple months, that's not happening. That
Yeah,
literally
they
can't do it.
You go to the character editor and hit random.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, this is great. They have another Chris Pratt.
Well, let's see. They'll put in first they'll put in all the characters from the previous 3 Dragon Age games.
Uh-huh.
Then they'll put in the characters from that Dragon Age Netflix anime from like a year ago. Then they'll be cheeky and be like, here's Mass Effect characters ported into Dragon Age. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They're totally different characters, but they're Mass Effect characters. And then the company will go out under, so they won't have to make any more after that.
Don't worry about paying for voice acting any of these characters either. You see, every time you ask Microsoft's AI assistant how to do something or any kind of question, you are automatically consenting to have your voice recorded and sampled. So that the AI can voice all of these characters for you.
Oh my God.
Great.
It's like the game's mocking me. It's talking back to me in the worst impersonation to be humanly possible. Well, Aggro, that's a thing you said.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that hurt coming up.
Good. Bob, we now go to you for your final gamer premonition.
All right. Follow me here. We are going to see the new Wonder Woman game.
Ooh.
Black Panther will be playable.
Ooh.
They will be very confused why they can't use the Black Panther. This will come up a few weeks later.
Yeah.
Because Black Panther has to be in every one of these big open world superhero games.
Yeah.
He has to be like the main character.
Yes.
Be playable and everything. So then we will see them re-announce and be like, that wasn't the Black, that was Cheetah. That was our version of Cheetah. And then they will be called woke forever. And this
You know the worst part of this premonition?
What's that?
Twofold. One, I swear you're basing this on the time I fucked up and said, yeah, Black Panther's in that Wonder Woman game. And 2, while you were saying this premonition, I didn't catch why that would be wrong. I was like, yeah, isn't he in that? Already my brain has lost the battle. Yes, apparently Black Panther has to be in all the non-Spider-Man open world superhero games.
Man, experiencing time in a non-linear fashion sure takes its toll on the brain.
It does. Who the fuck's Cheetah?
Well, she's a cheetah person.
DC owns this character?
Yeah, she's like one of the villains for Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's Wonder Woman's main, like usually her main villain. She's a furry.
All right.
I mean, most of the time, I mean, back in the 70s, she was a woman in a onesie
Yeah, of course.
with her boobs out, and then she was kind of like a half furry, where like her skin had like cheetah spots and she had claws, and then they just fucking made her a furry.
They were like, well, if nobody else is going to make Thundercats.
I think she's one of the villains in that Wonder Woman movie nobody alive saw. The one where Donald Trump is the other villain?
Yeah, she's in 1984.
What is it? Yeah, Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah, which I haven't seen, but I've heard of. They're in it.
I've seen a lot of art.
Why would they base it off the movie version?
I don't. Artists were bored that week, I guess. I don't know. Well, we now have to go to Chris for the final
Oh no.
premonition of this episode of Gamer Premonitions.
Now, the future's a little hazy. Specifics aren't totally clear, but I see the Summer Games Fest show proper, or possibly Ubisoft. We see a game. It's AAA, CG, basically no gameplay, but people are a little bit positive. I go to Twitter. I see, what the fuck? I was working on that game. It's already canceled. They shut our team down.
Yeah, I expect this at the Xbox show more than anyone else, honestly.
We've had showing things you've decided to cancel already, but I don't think we've ever had clocked during the show by someone you fired, which is what it will be.
Oh, game was so good this year, especially.
We're in a real healthy place.
Uh-huh.
The future's so bright, I don't even want to look at it.
Do not stare directly into the future.
The future's so bright, I don't need eyes to see it.
Oh.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Gamer Premonitions. If that wasn't enough premonitions for you, be sure to head on over to patreon.com/gbpodcast where you can get some extra Gamer Premonitions. I need an aspirin.
I foresaw that.
I 5-saw that.
Oh, damn.
This show, like our other podcasts, is made with a ton of time and top-tier equipment that improves sound quality and production speed. The GB Podcast Network is only possible with viewer support, so if you enjoyed it, then please head on over to patreon.com/gbpodcast today and check out our tons of exclusive content and the hit movie, Isolation 119. The executive producers for this GigaBoots video are Esme, Ely Broyles, Spaceman Spiff, Red Blaze 27, Brendan O'Sullivan, A Reminder for Symphony of War, Cooper Tank, Very Best Plot, Iconic Bane, and Rado. Thank you very much to our executive producers. And also these guys. If you want to become an executive producer or normal patron, head on over to patreon.com/GigaBoots today.